President Trump says he's considering a bigger than ever before attack on Iran 13 days after 13 days of a military strike.
And now some national security officials are concerned about how quickly the military is using up some of its most advanced weapons. CBS News' Jared Hill is live in New York as we are in the middle of a conflict, Jared, that, let's be honest, it seems to have no end in sight right now.
Yeah, that's one of the big questions. When will this end, AJ and Barrett? U.S. officials are telling CBS News, meanwhile, that the military cannot sustain the rate at which it's used some of its more precise weapons. Meanwhile, there are signs the military is preparing for an escalation as President Trump threatens a possible massive attack.
For a 13th straight night, a new round of U.S. strikes on Iran. Cell phone video caught the moment blasts erupted in Bandar Abbas, a port city on Iran's southern coast. President Trump told Axios he's close to making a decision on what he called a massive attack, bigger than ever before.
We're doing very well against the Islamic Republic of Iran.
The president continued his optimistic tone as he's threatening to use U.S.-controlled Iranian assets to pay for damage its military has done to ships and cargo near the Strait of Hormuz. In response, Iran's foreign minister warned, quote, once governments normalize confiscation, no one's assets are safe. Ensuing chaos will not be pretty or peaceful. President Trump is also warning there will be major military punishment for Iran and Houthi fighters in Yemen if there are more attacks in the Red Sea. The Iran-backed group claimed responsibility for an attack on 2 tankers carrying Saudi oil this week.
Now apparently have gotten themselves suckered into this, going after Saudi Arabia and their ships.
Renewed fighting comes as U.S. military and intelligence officials tell CBS News there are growing concerns over how quickly the U.S. is using up its most advanced air defense interceptors and precision-guided weapons on the conflict. Wednesday, the House passed a non-binding resolution to rein in the president's war powers on Iran.
I think that this is a message that of both the depravity and wrongheadedness of going into Iran.
A similar measure failed in the Senate.
Meanwhile, turmoil around the Strait of Hormuz and now the Red Sea is impacting energy costs. Brent crude oil, the global benchmark, hit $100 a barrel yesterday. That happened for the first time in nearly 2 months.
Yeah, we're tracking those oil prices. We're going to have a big breakdown a little bit later on. Jared, we appreciate that update. Thank you.